is going on, everybody? Alright. The Philadelphia Eagles today beat the Cleveland Browns at the Link 29-10. Now, let me start off by saying Carson Wentz is a fucking stud, and I am so hyped for this season. And I addressed it in my little mini video that I did after the game ended. I was just worried for his well-being because I didn't want him getting hurt. He stayed in there. He made some great throws. He took some great hits. And he got the job done. No interceptions, 2 touchdown passes. One, I believe, was to Jordan Matthews on the very first drive from 19 yards out. He went 4 completions out of 5 attempts for over 57 yards in that one drive, which was the best drive of the game. It was just it was a great way to start off the game, and I loved every second of it. The running game was on point. Zach Ertz with an amazing one-handed catch, baby. It was awesome. And then Brett Selleck just getting the ball in his hands and then just plowing over people was just really fun to watch as well. Ryan Matthews had a pretty solid game. He had about 79 yards worth on, 20-something carries, I think. It was around 18 to 20. He got a touchdown later in the game to just end it completely. We got a safety. I'm all over the place right now. The whole game was weird. It was back and forth. It was up and down. It was, RG3 put a hell of an effort, but in the end, we came out on top, and it was just phenomenal. Carson Wentz went 22 out of 37 for 278 yards and 2 touchdowns. The second touchdown being, it was a 39-yarder. He just tosses it up to Nelson Agholor. Nelson Agholor had a pretty big game, and it was just oh man. I have all the stats up and everything. I'm just going to be talking about all the good stuff. Want to know, baby, the Giants and the Cowboys are playing right now. I'm pretty sure it's a 9-7 game with the Giants losing 9-7. And it was just, this game, it was a lot better than I expected. I'm pretty sure it was a lot better than what everyone expected. I mean, no one expected Carson Wentz to, 1, not turn the ball over, 2, play fairly well, take some pretty good and hard hits, especially to the chest and rib area. He just made stuff happen, and it was great. Ryan Matthews, like I said, he had 79 rushes, 1 touchdown. Kenyon Marner had 42 rushes, no touchdown. Darren Sproles, he didn't get much action, in the backfield, but as a receiver, he got two receptions. It was all in all, it was a good game for Sproles. We could have seen him a lot more, but I don't know. It doesn't matter to me because in the end it was a great game and I loved it. Let's talk about how the receiving corps did. Jordan Matthews. Now, he had some catches that he should have made, shouldn't have made. He had some drops that he should have made. All in all, he did pretty good. I mean, he has 114 yards right off the bat, but definitely could have seen a lot more catches from him. He dropped a lot. But other than that, he did pretty great. 7 receptions, 114 yards, 1 touchdown. His longest reception came from 28 yards, which was a pretty damn good diving catch. It was really good. Wentz put it where the defenders couldn't get to it, and it was a great play. Zach Ertz went 6 receptions for 58 yards. His longest was from 15. And, I mean, what else can I say? It was he played pretty good. I mean, he and Selleck totaled up for over 70 yards. They were both really good security blankets. Trey Burton, wasn't in. He was inactive due to injury, but when he comes in, we'll have a 3-headed monster at tight end. I love our tight ends, dude. It's pretty crazy what they can do, and I'm really excited to see what they can do later on in the season. Nelson Agholor had 4 receptions for 57 yards. It was kind of crazy. I didn't expect to see that much from him. He got that 1 touchdown from 35 yards out, he beat Joe Hayden. I know Joe Hayden went through surgery on his ankle and everything, but he's classified as one of the best when it comes to being a corner. And he beat him so badly. It's insane. I didn't expect any of this at all. A lot of the play calling was not anything that we saw when we were in the Chip Kelly era through those 3 years. And it worked. We didn't score a lot. We didn't turn the ball over either. We don't have to score 50 points a game to win a game. We have to score what we need to score to win a game. We don't have to blow everyone out. That's something that Chip Kelly didn't understand when he was here. Doug Peterson, he proved to me, I know it's only one game in the season, but he proved to me that he can actually lead this team and he can actually call these plays and make these things work. You know, that's what I took from this game, and it was pretty fun to watch. We didn't see that much from Green Beckham. He made some pretty good catch and runs. He only had 14 yards total, but it was still a good game overall. Carson Wentz had 2 fumbles. He recovered one of them. Darren Sproles, yeah, I mean, all in all, it was a really solid game. Let me look for the final time of possession. 39 minutes the Eagles had to the Browns 20 minutes. That's insane. Usually it's the other way around. The one team will have like 45, we'll have 15. Like that's how it used to be. But now we're actually a normal team again, and it was really fun to watch. It was great. Let me see if I can find turnovers. I want to see. I don't think I don't know. This is on the NFL Network, the NFL.com. So I'm not too handy with this, but yeah, it was all in all a really great game. There was Jordan Hicks tipped a line, like RG3 had a guy wide open, and if Jordan Hicks hadn't tipped the ball into the hands of I forget the name of the safety, but if he hadn't tipped the ball, then this was an easy touchdown for the Cleveland Browns to take the lead against us when it was 10-13. Jordan Hicks, glad to have him back because he was one of the best things that happened to us last year before he tore like a pectoral muscle or something in his shoulder. I don't remember what the injury was. It came in the Dallas game. I remember that much. But it was a great game. The defense was just fabulous. There were a few plays that could have been better. I mean, we had triple coverage on, I believe it was Terrell Pryor, and he made the catch. It led to a 13-10 score. It led to the Browns getting the field goal to make it 10-13. There are certain things that need to be fixed, but of all the things, that's probably the biggest is our corners. That's always been an issue with us. The safeties weren't an issue. Malcolm Jacobs did pretty good. We got to RG3. We really got to him, especially in the fourth quarter. We injured him. I'm pretty sure he has something wrong with his shoulder, ribs, or concussion. So we'll find out later on because he took one hit. He said, all right, I'm all good. Let's just try to score. Let's try to get ourselves back into this game. It was like 3 minutes left in the game. And he throws a pass, and it's over the head, and it's incomplete. 4th down, they turn the ball over. And he's in pain. He goes down to one knee. He's resting an arm. His head is down. He looks like he's out of it. He just looks like he has a concussion. He doesn't look right. And that's kind of scary. I like the guy. I really do. I like RG3. I've always liked him. It sucked what happened to him in Washington. But he looks hurt, and I mean, our front seven got to him a lot, and it was fun to watch. Our defense is no joke, at least our front seven, because you know the corners they need a little bit of work. The secondary needs a little bit of work, but the front seven is clearly where we will excel, and I'm really excited for it. Defense. Like I said, they did really good. Punt returns. Darren Sproles almost broke a punt return for a touchdown. If he had broken a punt return for a touchdown, I would have cried. It would have been the best day of my life. I mean, this was a great game and all, but still, it would have been even better to see him pull off an amazing punt return. He almost got it. He just needed to break one tackle, and he needed one more block. Didn't have it, but all in all, was good. Caleb Sturgis. This guy misses the very first field goal to start off the game when we're winning 7-0. He misses the first field goal. Like how? You won the job over Cody Parkey and you're going to miss you're going to miss a field goal to start off the game. That is embarrassing. How did you win the job if you're gonna miss field goals? It wasn't even like a 40. It was like a 38-yarder. It wasn't that far, and you miss it. Like, that's your job to make field goals. You missed it. How? You made up for the other two you make, but still, how? I don't know. That's something that I'm not too sure about. But there are a lot of good that came from this game. I don't know what to expect when we go to Chicago, when we go to Pittsburgh, before our bye week of week 4. But Eagles, they're not. You shouldn't sleep on them. I'm being real, not just because I'm an Eagles fan, but because this team looked really good today. Like, once they got comfortable, like the second quarter was really quiet. The third and fourth quarter is really where things started to click. The second half was really good, and that's really what we want to see. I think from that point and on, I think this is the offense that we're going to see. Defensively, just needs to keep doing what they were doing, because they did really good. They only allowed Cleveland to 10 points. That's pretty damn good, and I'm a fan of Carson Wentz. I know I was skeptical about the entire trade, Chase Daniel, Carson Wentz, whoever was going to be the starter, and when they announced Carson Wentz to be the starter, I was just afraid of his well-being. Because, he's coming off a rib injury. And he barely had any playing time. I didn't think it was ready. But he surprised me. And he surprised a lot of people out there. And it's going to be a fun season. If he can stay healthy, it's going to be a good and fun season. And I'm excited. And I think everyone else should be excited. So please, drop a like if you're an Eagles fan and you liked what you saw. Comment down below. Tell me what you guys thought about Carson Wentz's debut and the Eagles uniform. Tell me what you thought about Doug Peterson and how he handled everybody. Definitely could see a lot more from other wide receivers like Josh Huff, like Green Beckham, and especially Brett Selleck and Zach Ertz. Need to see more from them. I don't want to just see a Jordan Matthews show, because he'll either drop the ball or disappoint. But today he did pretty good. Had a few passes that he could have caught. But other than that, this was a really solid game. And I'm excited for next week. We're going to Chicago for Monday night. You'll see the video on a Tuesday night, because that's the only time I'll be able to make the video. And you will see the NFL video on a Tuesday night as well. So this upcoming Tuesday, you'll see my NFL review on everything. It's going to be a long video. If you don't want to watch it, that's fine. But please, subscribe for more content. Thank you all for, I've gained a lot of more followers this past month. And I'm pretty happy about it. So thank you all. And I'll see you all in the next video. Let's go Eagles, guys. This was a good day. I'll see you all in the next video. Have a good one.